Hey guys, welcome back. I am going to use some of this Regal winter paper that will come in the mini catalog when it's released on the 4th of September. And it's just the same paper. I'm just using one side and the other to make some tags, some big tags. And these measure 5 inches by about 6 5/8 inches. And I wanted to see how well it would look with other elements. So I've got some book page here. This is from the Tim Holtz backdrops. I'm not sure which one, but I'm using the blue side and the other side of it for here. And I found this picture in my ephemera. And I've got the book page on this one, and this one. And I found this image in my ephemera that I'm going to put somewhere on here. And I'm also going to try the Tombow Mono Multi-Liquid Glue that Stampin' Up sells. I've never used it before. I've seen other crafters use it, but I've never used it myself. So it's got like a little fine tip on it. So I'm going to try it. But I'm using Night of Navy Stampin' Up ink pad. Because I want to go around the picture here. Oh, that's a gorgeous color, which is what's in here. It's a gorgeous navy blue. Almost like a true sapphire blue, because, you know, the sapphire stones are a dark blue, which is September's birthstone. Might be why I like the color so well. I don't know. But I like different shades of blue. Judy, you'll love this one since it's blue. But since you like blue so well, I would highly recommend Night of Navy. I know Turtle is your demonstrator. So I know you were looking for greens too, but you know, because I know you like the blues, I recommend that one. And Boho Blue is a pretty color. The Balmy Blue is a pretty color. I don't own Boho Blue yet, it's on the way. But it's a really gorgeous, it's not super light, not dark, just a pretty shade of blue. But I know you like blues, so. But I want a huge thank you to those who have made orders with me. Celeste, Jen, and Rhoda. You guys have been so amazing. I actually got my quota that I needed all the way up until December already, just from y'all's orders. I am blown away. I am so tickled pink. I think I might do it something like that. Put my ink pad back up there. No, it goes over here. Because it's a current color, but it's in the older style of the stamp pads. Not the flip up, but the other ones. They've had those for years. These are what the new ones look like. They have the little thumb pull. And if you find that they're hard to get into, I've heard that if you take like a waxed crayon or a little, like a candle, and rub along there or here, either one, that it will open up easier. I don't know, I've never tried it, but anyway, I just thought I'd share that with you guys in case you were curious. Alright, and this side is Blackberry Bliss, which y'all know I love this color. I didn't think I'd like it as well as I do, but I do. Just a gorgeous kind of wine colored purple. It has just a teeny hint of red in it, I would say. But I like various shades of purple. I don't own a lot of stuff that's purple, but I do like it. I'm going to go around here with this, but I thought the gray in here would look good with it, and it has kind of that little reddish purpley color right there. I'm going to go around my piece of paper here. This is some check, no, it is not. It is Polish book page. And I just used my little deckled ruler to tear around it. So any trimmed edges or deckled edges or torn edges, look, they take ink a lot better than regular. I'm sorry, where are my manners? I didn't ask you guys how you were doing, or say that I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys are doing well. I'm so sorry. I just jumped right in here to decide to do this because I wanted to see how well Stampin' Up! Papers worked with other papers and other bits of ephemera and whatnot. And I think it's going to work out pretty well because it looks really good. Okay. So I'll put that ink pad up real quick. Move my daubers out of the way. Okay, so I think in this one I'm going to glue down the book page first. Oh. It squeezes easier than I thought it would. There we go. So I actually got a little bit more glue than I was hoping for up there on the edge. I don't know why, but I was thinking it would be real hard to squeeze. Probably because I have arthritic hands and I find certain things to be difficult. So if you have arthritis, this actually works pretty good. It's easy to squeeze. But I do like that it has a fine tip, kind of like a little nozzle on the end. Oop. And you got some wiggle time. I don't know how fast the stuff dries because I have not used it before. But I know a lot of Stampin' Up! Demonstrators swear by this glue. Especially when making cards, because you do have the wiggle room. But I'm kind of more used to like the fast grab tacky glue and the glue in the animal shaped bottle that I can't name. I would say this actually compares pretty well to the Tim Holtz multimedia matte glue. It feels about the same, maybe just a little bit thinner, so a little bit easier to work with for sure. Oh, I didn't get that corner. Now, of course, squeeze too much on there. But it's supposed to dry clear, so. Alrighty. It's definitely sticky because my hands, my fingers feel like they're sticking together. Let me get a baby wipe real quick to use. Although this can ship in any weather, so you don't have to worry about, you know, winter weather's freezing it and all that stuff. So I'd say it dries relatively quickly because it dried pretty fast on my hands. So it still feels a little sticky. Let's see. I think I want to put this down first on this side. Trying to get up to the edges there. Just a little bit. I think I want to put it on this side. Uh-oh. And as you can see, the ink is water reactive because I just moved it. It's all good. I can go back in there and add it a little bit more to it. Okay. I will have to get used to how much the ink moves a little bit. And I just glued that on crooked, so I'm glad for a little bit of wiggle room. I just make a mess. Alright, what did I do with my little... I don't know what I did with my little scraper dilly. I'll just use this because it's right there. Get some of the glue off. Okay. There we go. Oh, and I was gonna say, Jen, you might like the smell of the paper. I know this sounds weird. The smell of the Stampin' Up paper, it reminds me of a library. So it kind of made me think of you when I smelled the paper. Alrighty. Yeah, be careful with this stuff. If you're not used to it, it comes out quite a bit. So I'm gonna kind of work it in a little on the paper. I squeezed out a little too much there. Okay. Yeah. Here we go. And I think if you wanted to, you could then put a word on it. You know, put a, now you can, of course, back it onto some card or put some tea-dyed paper or coffee-dyed paper on the back if you want to use it for journaling. But I think it's so pretty, I probably will just leave it like that. But I might, put a hole punch in there or something, or use the ribbon punch and later on put some lace or ribbon through it. I'm just cleaning off my little nozzle real quick, and I like how the cap twists back on. Now it has this side has like a little rubber tip on it, and I think you can kind of like paint it on. And I think that's to put, like, attach cardstock to things. I know a lot of the Stampin' Up demonstrators actually don't even use the broad tip part. They just like the fine tip squeezy pen. But it's not a bad glue. It does its job. Sticks down pretty well. It dries relatively quickly. And I've noticed that there's not a lot of warping or anything on the actual paper or anything itself, so that's good. Now it's natural that paper is going to curl up a little bit when you glue stuff to it, because, you know, it just does. It doesn't really matter what glues you're using. But yeah, if you guys are looking for a glue to try. But I just wanted to pretty much to show you guys how the Stampin' Up! Papers actually work with other bits of ephemera that you may have in your stash to use for junk journal items and whatnot. And I think it's pretty. It's nicely collaged. The colors all work well together, I think. Like, I could have even added this over to here and this over to here if I wanted to, because the colors work pretty well together. So, but I'm just going to leave those off to the side to dry, and I'll put them in my ephemera. So that is it for now. I just thought that I'd have a play with stuff here. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys back here again really soon. Bye!